Hello QPR fans and Players TV, home and away. Deejay Ranger back in the place once again at the Renegade Master with an after-match review for Brentford v QPR, which was played Friday 27th November 2020 at Brentford Community Stadium. As you know, ladies and gents, the game finished 2-1 to Brentford. So I'm just going to give my thoughts and views on the game overall. Yeah, that's about it really, to be honest. Yeah, unfortunately we lost, as we all know. But I thought in the first half, I thought we played the ball around okay, looked comfortable in the ball. In the first 10, 12, 14 minutes, Brentford weren't really causing us too much bother. And then on about the 14th minute, Brentford had an attack, which ended up with them scoring a goal from one of their players, Janelt, from out the edge of the area. But from what I saw, no one was marking him. Now, was that good play by the Brentford player moving into space? Or was it just bad defensively as a unit, as a team by us QPR? You can look at both angles, but you've got to look at the overall picture, ladies and gents. The guy took a shot. It found its way into the corner of the net. Good shot. Whether Den could have saved it, I'm not too sure. But it's gone in 1-0 to Brentford. What can you do? It's made a task even harder because, from our previous records at playing Brentford, admittedly it's a new ground now. They're not a bad side, let's be honest. But we kept going, kept plugging away, and we got our reward through Bright running down the wing with the ball like he normally does, putting a good cross, and Lyndon Dykes finishing from open play for his first goal in open play. And we're back on level terms, and I think deservedly so, on the balance of play in the first half. I thought we were the better side, even after we went 1-0 down. And it carried on that same way. Both sides had, possession, whatever. I thought we had the better position. Chances off the top of my head. It's far and few between kind of thing. So we go, we had another chance through Lyndon Dykes. Should he have scored it? Big chance, but he's put it wide. At least try and make the keeper work, But it's easy for us to comment and say stuff. We're not actually on the field of play, so the ball could have spun away. I don't know. I'm not sticking up for him, but going from the TV, big chance. Had he scored that, I'm not saying the game would have finished any different, but you just don't know. It's all ifs and buts now. As after the game, but we never will tell. Then we had another incident where Dykes was through on goal. Last man, he gets fouled. Initially, I thought it was a penalty, but I've seen the replays that I think the actual contact did take place just outside the area, but Lyndon fell in the box. The guy only gets a yellow, and we get a free kick, which ended in Barbet taking it, and I think he went out for a corner from that. On another day, the ref may have given a different decision, but it's all ifs and buts again. We have to carry on. You've got to play to the whistle, ladies and gents. As for all those who played football back in the day, that's what you get told growing up: play to the whistle, irrespective of whether you think it's blatant or not. So we're going 1-0 at half time. Overall, not a bad performance against Brentford, considering that in our recent performances there, sometimes we haven't turned up. Still got another half to go. Hopefully it would be more of the same. Brentford come out, I think they made a couple of subs, and they were the better side in the second half. Now, I don't know whether because we just fell back into our shell, or just we weren't seeing enough of the ball. We didn't get into the rhythm of our passing game as much as we like we did in the first half, or whether because of the changes that Brentford made up their game, which they did, which I was expecting because they're the home side. And lo and behold, they go ahead through with a cross from our left, their right, and their leading goal scorer Tony gets on the end of the cross, scores which I thought, I normally don't blame players, but I thought Hammerlinen was a bit weak in the challenge on there. Yes, he'd been booked in the first half, but you can still force a player to, maybe lean him on a bit more heavier. If he gives away a penalty, he gives away a penalty, but you might miss it. But I personally thought he was a bit weak in the challenge, maybe because of the yellow card, who knows. So we battled on, but we weren't really doing much. And then we had a few spurts, but didn't really test the keeper as such. And eventually the game finished. Kane obviously got sent off as well towards the end, so it made it even harder. So while we were trying to push forward, as and when we did, Brentford just took us on the counter. Luckily for us, they didn't get a third. And then the final whistle went, and it finished up 2-1 to Brentford, which, on the balance of play, we had the first half, they had the second. I thought, the sending off, I didn't really make much of a difference in the end because obviously I only stayed at 2-1. But, from what I've been reading and seeing, I think the key decisions were where Dykes was brought down. But you have to live with that and get on with it. As I say, you've got to play to the whistle, irrespective of what you think the decision should be because it's your team. Yeah, of course, you're going to appeal for everything. But unfortunately, the ref didn't give it. Now, and then Dykes' chance as well. Other chance. That's fine margins, ladies and gents. If that one goes in, it could be a different result. It could be a different game. But he didn't. So we lost 2-1. To move on quickly, we've got another game Tuesday. So look out for my pre-match preview, vlogs, etc. for the QPR v Bristol City playing Tuesday night down at Kyron Prince. That's it for myself, Deejay Ranger of QPR Fans and Players TV, home and away, with an after-match review for Brentford v QPR, Friday 27th November 2020 at Brentford Community Stadium, where it finished Brentford 2, QPR 1. I'm out of here. Come on, you R'ss.